I'm Denise.
And I'm Pat. And this is a story of how God showed up in our life.
I came to the Lord when I was 35. Knew I needed to be in church, found a church, got saved, got baptized. This was in my previous marriage. I became unequally yoked, and that ended in a divorce. Very painful, devastating. Changed churches, and that's how I came to be here. And through that process, Pat was my Sunday school teacher, and that's how I met him. And that's how the Lord brought us together. He's a physician. He treated me. We became friends through that time of just talking and realizing mutual, things in our lives. And then we got married.
Mm-hmm. As far as my story goes, I was raised outside the church. I married a woman, fell in love with her, and she was a Christian. And everything was going great, but suddenly she left the church, and I continued in, and I had two boys, and it was devastating to me. I didn't want to have a broken family. I prayed, and God got me out of that. I ended up getting custody of my boys. That's something I prayed for, and He gave it to me, and so it was a wonderful experience. And as Denise said, I prayed to bring me another woman, a good wife, who would also be a good mother for my children, and He brought us together, as she was talking about.
In most aspects of when One Heart merged with Oak Hill, to me it was a very smooth transition, but it was also a transition of much better leadership, more focused evangelism, which we feel very strongly about, of reaching other people for Christ. And I just feel like One Heart has that vision and that goal where previously we didn't have that leadership and that guidance.
Right. Yeah, I was impressed with the pastor because in my previous experiences, they were kind of hands-off on evangelism. There wasn't really, it didn't seem like a heart to save lost souls, but here the pastor actually goes with me witnessing door to door if need be, and that's a wonderful experience.
I can honestly say being married to a man of God versus previously not being married to a man of God, my growth in the Lord with His leadership in our family was amazing. So at basically 40 years old, I actually started really maturing in so many different ways, and then God, through our mutual coming together, working together, stepping out on faith together, God has made major changes in who I am personally.
In finding Denise, I found a real Christian, somebody that was truly a disciple of Christ. Whereas my previous experience, I thought she was, but looking back on it as a mature Christian, she wasn't. But now we have each other, and glad to be part of One Heart.